So guys, we've left Portugal behind, but we managed to sneak a couple out across the border. Oh my goodness me. I think Nicola described this the other day. It's one of those pastries that you just never want to end. Worth almost living in Portugal for. Beautiful. Apparently Little's do a good one. Now, do you put cinnamon on yours? Oh, what's going on behind me? I can hear flakiness going all over the place. It's amazing. I reckon if I lived in Portugal, I would have a pastel de nata a day.
But do you think you'd get bored of them?
I wonder who does the best. Oh, it's the last bit. And the funny thing is, when we first came to Portugal last year, and I was like, oh Nicola, you should try these pastel de natas. She was like, no, I don't really like custard cakes, whatever. She could have missed out on all the goodness.
I could be a pastel de nata judge, if anybody wants me to judge them. I keep trying with these food challenges, food things.
Not sponsored by.
But I'm willing to be.
Take one for the team. Today's episode is sponsored by Pastel de Natas. Anyway guys, we are back in Spain now, and it's just a little functional stopover before we head out, hopefully tomorrow morning, for Nicola to find some Flingos. Still not sure we're going to be able to find Flingos, but we'll give it a go. And welcome back to the 100-day project, 100 days of vlogs. Yeah, we're actually just parked up in a shopping centre car park, enjoying Pastel de Natas before getting stuck into a little bit of work. And then we'll probably drive on tomorrow morning and see whether we can see these Flingos. And now the temptation is, I know there's another Pastel de Nata in there.
No, that's for tomorrow.
If I die overnight, I'm going to be really annoyed.
Yeah, but then you'll thank me tomorrow when you've got it.
Swings and roundabouts, people, swings and roundabouts. Nicola's been banging on at me for quite some time to get the van washed. Yeah, I was going to get it washed at some point, but we washed it today as we exited the campsite.
Really good wash, by the way.
Really, really good value. But getting rid of all of the dirt also revealed that our back doors, come on, let me show you. Our back doors seem to have developed a bit of a crack. Whether you're going to be able to make that out, but just there. I'm not sure whether that is just wear and tear, or whether it's a remnant of the slight mishap we had last year. The work. So what I'm going to do is going to take a picture of it and send it off to the bodywork guys. It's probably been there for a while. Don't think anyone would have hit us because the bike rack's in front of it. So I think it is just a stress thing or something. So lesson learned, don't wash the van. Keep all of the bits and bobs covered over.
And another lesson, there's always something that's an issue when you're living in a van.
I think there's always something that's an issue no matter where you live.
That's very true, that's very true.
Yeah. Well, we're going to settle down for the afternoon, watch the wonderful freeway go past. You can probably hear it in the background. And I guess we'll just catch up tomorrow morning on the hunt for Flingos. By the way, that's Flamingos, for those of you who didn't realise Nicola's merging of words. Flingos. Well, good morning guys, and we have made it to potential Flingo spots.
Flingos, I'm quite excited about the Flingos.
Well, you're quite excited about the Flingos now.
Yeah, I mean, they may not be here.
No, now that you've been fed.
Oh!
We've been here about 45 minutes, but someone needed 17 layers of lunch.
Well, the thing is, we don't know how far you have to walk, so my worst nightmare would be heading off without having had lunch and then it being too far to come back. Because yesterday, we drove on through the whole day without stopping for lunch. I took one for the team.
And didn't I hear about it? Anyway, yeah, we've arrived. I'll put the name up of the place. And we're off to see whether we can see some Flingos, but my bets are...
They'll be 3 miles out.
Exactly.
Wish us luck, wish us luck.
Let's go Flingoing.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun.
So the whole idea of walking all the way around the lagoon is a non-starter. You do a research a bit better.
I think it's about 20k, which we could, if we weren't injured, run. But we're not fit enough to do it right now, and it's really hot today actually.
Yeah, but apparently, do just out the back of the visitor centre, there's the potential to see some flamingos.
Although he said it probably not until the spring when there's a lot more water.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of rain around here, so chances of seeing flamingos. Oh.
I don't think he's been out of his office this morning. There's hundreds of them.
Okay then.
Unless they're all models.
There's me thinking we were going to be building this up to see whether we could see flamingos all the way through the vlog. And the flamingos are right there. In fact, I can even hear them.
That's amazing. He literally was like, when the rains come in the spring, you might get to see them maybe. There's literally hundreds of them.
Let's go see some flamingos. Just doing a quick map check. One of the issues that obviously Spain, southern Spain's having at the moment is a massive lack of water, which is one of the reasons why the chap this morning was like, well, not sure you're going to see any flamingos, but it also means we were walking out to another viewpoint just here, but we get the feeling that all of the water from the edges has all evaporated. So we're actually going to head back to the main lagoon and see whether we can have another. We did come here looking for flamingos after all.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
And don't get me wrong, we've seen a black-winged stilt for the first time.
Yeah.
And potentially some kind of snipey action.
Yeah, long straight billed, brown.
Long straight billed brown snipe.
Like, we think it might be a snipe, we're not sure.
I use this app called Merlin ID, which is fantastic. And you can do a photo ID, but actually what I love to do, especially more when I'm walking around a woodland, is put it on the sound ID. And that's how we were able to confirm it was a black-winged snipe. No, a black-winged stilt.
Well, I like to just make it up. I've been known to invent new species.
Jazz. And also, once you came back and told me that you'd seen a six-legged mammal running across the road in front of you.
Well, the fact that I've also seen a UFO, which you don't believe, you're going to be really sorry one day when these things are proved true. And it was in the paper, the UFO as well.
Bring on the
probing. So it wasn't just me.
Bring on the probing. Well, that's been really cool.
That's been brilliant.
Much better views of the Flingos than we thought we would get.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm glad it's not much hotter though. It's really warm down there. We seem to be the only ones here now as well.
Yeah, we seem to have disappeared. Mad dogs and Englishmen.
Exactly.
But no, definitely if you're in this area, check it out. Check it out.
I'm checking out the Flingos again.
But yeah, I'm sure it's actually more impressive whenever there's higher water, because I reckon you could probably walk, or I mean, make a day of it. It's 20k around. I reckon you could probably, if you got your bikes, the paths seem reasonable enough to be able to cycle around as well. And there seems to be other sort of viewpoints dotted around, but no, really cool to come and see the Flingos. And Nicola had a question about Flingos.
Do they ever fall over? Because they're often standing on one leg. Do you reckon they ever like overbalance? Because I couldn't stand on one leg for long without falling over.
And you've got quite a long neck.
I have. I could be a flamingo, I reckon. I've got long legs, long neck and quite a big nose. But I can't stand on one leg for long, so maybe not.
Not quite sure what to do with that, but there you go. Could Nicola be a flamingo? The visitor centre shuts at 2 and it's currently 1:15. Nicola wanted a flamingo keyring. Looks like we're going to have to find more flamingos somewhere on this trip. What about a pastel de nata to make up for it?
I guess it's going to have to be.
Don't you diss the pastel de natas just because you can't get a flamingo.
Just seeing whether there were actually any flamingos. Oh, there's somebody in there. Oh, let's just see me peering in. Time to leave.
Well guys, we started the vlog with a pastel de nata, so it only seems fitting to finish the vlog with a pastel de nata as we finally say a sorrowful goodbye to Portugal. But that was really good, really enjoyed seeing the flamingos.
Bit gutted about my lack of keyring flamingo.
But we'll make up with it with a pastel de nata.
Consolation.
Absolutely. But yeah, if you're in the area, definitely worthwhile coming here. Not sure you can stay overnight here, but maybe people do. But we are heading on because we are off to look after dogs again. Anyway guys, I'm going to enjoy the pastel de nata. Once again, thanks a lot for following along. And if I drop my pastel de nata now saying goodbye, you're going to see me cry. And from the 100-day project.
Ow!
That's normally me who's getting bashed in the back of the head. Right guys, see you tomorrow.